going on YouTube? Gyvi World here. Hope everyone's having a great day today. We got some more Pablo El Chapo action. And I do apologize that this video is a little bit late on Monday the 2nd. I got caught playing 2K and I just did not want to hop off. But nonetheless, we got Pablo El Chapo coming up in some mop-up. It's 8-1 in the top of the 9th. Pretty much what you can expect when the Padres go up against the Giants. And Matt Duffy is at the plate. We got him in a 1-2 count. Let's see if Pablo makes a pitch and gets out of it. He does, but for some odd reason, he runs away from the ball. Kind of don't like the way when the camera changes, your stick will be going in the right direction, but it's a little delayed. Anyways, we got Buster Posey up next. 0-1 count to start the at-bat. Missing with a slider there. And now it's even at 1-1. A good pitch here. Not really. Good change of pace, but not a great spot on that sinker. But we got a 1-2 count, and Buster Posey's fighting off some tough pitches here and just looking to stay alive. Pablo El Chapo doing his best to put him away. Going to give him a slider here. Terrible pitch. Just glad that that wasn't in the dirt, and the catcher was able to catch that. There's a fastball up, and Posey's just doing his best to stay alive. But El Chapo coming with a changeup. It's chopped into the third baseman. 5-4-3 double play. And that's a great comeback after giving up that scorcher of a base hit to Matt Duffy to start the inning. And Pablo El Chapo's quickly got 2 outs and just has to get through Hunter Pence, who's 2 for 4 with a double and a triple. So we got to avoid this. This is one of those guys, very ugly with everything he does. Very unconventional. Horrible swing, really goofy in the outfield. Just everything, but God, can this kid play. Hunter Pence has just always been a hustler. El Chapo going to take his time there. Nonetheless, catcher comes out. I believe Yasmani Grandal is going to make the play, and that's going to end it. No, that wasn't him. Why did I even say that? Anyways, we end up losing 8-1, and we're moving on. ERA going down a little bit, 3.18. Got to be a little better. Not a lot of strikeouts. That's the thing for El Chapo. We're going to have to work on that K per 9. Not a lot of strikeouts, and we're just getting torched by left-handed batters. Nori Aoki starting it off. There's another one of those scorchers. And a nice little swinging bunt down the third baseline is going to net him an infield hit. We got a right-handed batter who hits right-handed pitchers a lot better than he does lefty. And we got to be very, very careful here. We got an 0-1 count to Johnny Peralta to start the at-bat. We're going to hit him with a slider to come next. That's a ground ball to the first baseman. 3-6. Pablo didn't have to cover, gets in the way. Surprised he didn't get ran over, but it's a 3-6-3 double play. And that's a very good comeback. Once again, after giving up the infield hit, getting a ground ball to get the double play. Now we got Yadier Molina. We're going to take advantage of that showtime here and try to put him away. And that's going to be chopped foul down the third baseline. So the count remains the same at 1-2. Let's see if we do go with it again. Our last opportunity for showtime. Change up. And it's a base hit up the middle. Oh, JK. 12 speed you got all day. Good play up the middle. And we're going to get the save here. Very well done. Congratulations all around. Pablo El Chapo now down to a 2.7 ERA with 5 saves, I believe. So that's great. We're still in the same series. Johnny Peralta, day game. First pitch, slider. Rolled over. Hit to his opposition, the shortstop. There's the first out of the inning. Pablo El Chapo starting off really, really strong. We got Yadier Molina once again hanging a little bit of a changeup, and he's going to swinging bunt check swing down the line. You got all day. No need to barehand that. There's absolutely no need to barehand that, Murillo. You can take your sweet time, 12 speed. Listen, look. I'm telling you, you have all day to make that play. We're going to get a pinch hitter in Brian Pena. There's a good changeup to start the at-bat. 86 mile an hour. Now we can use showtime once again to take advantage. Slider in. Not in enough, and that's going to be a base hit. Oh, and guess what? My outfielders absolutely hate me. For some reason, my fielders just absolutely hate me. And a single becomes a double thanks to the error. We got a runner on second. The tying run is at second. The winning run is at the plate. Sinker in. Missed our spot, but it's still a good sinker low and away for this first strike as he is extremely late. Not extremely, just late. Slider that misses off the plate. 1-1 count for Pablo El Chapo. Good changeup. I can't believe I didn't get that call. If you don't want the cartel on you, I suggest you make that call next time. But we got a 2-2 count now. And we can put him away here with a slider. Terrible pitch in the dirt. Gonna have to use that Showtime on 3-2. That's the best time to use Showtime, when you need a clutch pick. Great sinker bearing in, and that's another strikeout for El Chapo. And that's gonna be it. We're gonna get another save here. We're rolling right now. We're rolling. We're looking pretty good with El Chapo. All right, we just need to prove that we belong here in the major leagues. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. We are only 30 games behind. We're in 4th place, no longer dead last, and the Rockies are. And, you know, El Chapo's been pitching a little bit better. 7 2/3, 6 saves, only 4 strikeouts. That's our only issues. We're not striking out a lot of guys. 2.35 ERA. The whip is still pretty high at 1.43. Left-handed hitters are still tearing me apart. But nonetheless, we don't have any wins. I don't believe we have any losses. We do have 1 blown save, no holds, 10 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 unearned, a home run, and I think 1 wild pitch. No, not yet. Our WAR is .05. It's better than the negatives that it was before. Still not great enough. Even though, look at that, 500 batting average for lefties, 143 for right-handed bats. So we're not doing too good when those lefties comes up. They are absolutely tearing us. We're gonna have to work on that in bullpen sessions. But we got David Peralta. We are playing away in Arizona here at Chase Field. First batter up, left-handed batter. He's gonna take a changeup in on the hands. We're gonna go with a fastball, and he comes around, and that's an 0-2 count. Gotta be smart here. Can't leave pitches over the plate on 0-2. That is a cardinal sin. Slider in. We got a 1-2 count with El Chapo. Good changeup there, but he's going to fight that off. And now we got a 1-2 count still. Fastball up and in. Good. He hits the meter well, but it's still going to miss in location, even though our control is decently high for the 4-seam. Coming back with a backdoor slider. We're not going to get that call. I'm telling you, the Sinaloa cartel is going to be on your ass tomorrow if you don't make that call. Going to Showtime here. And we're going to strike out Peralta, and there is the first out. Okay, we're doing good. We got through a left-handed batter. Not only did we get through him, we got the strikeout. So that is very clutch for Pablo El Chapo, especially when we're 29 games behind and we're trying to compete for a playoff position. It's only a 1-run ball game, so we can't give anything up. Slider right down the dick. That is a terrible pitch, El Chapo. If you want to stay in the major leagues, I suggest you don't do that anymore. Fastball up and away on 0-1, and we got it quickly in an 0-2 count. Let's put him away here. Not a bad waste pitch on 0-2. Slider right after, and we hang that. But luckily, it's ripped right at the third baseman, and if he doesn't hate me, he'll make the play. There's the second out. Very good inning so far for Pablo El Chapo. We got young Gyvis World, a switch hitter who bats pretty well from the left side of the plate. Takes a slider in on the hands there. 1-0 count. Fastball in a good spot. This timing was a little early, or no, good timing, and he just barely missed that. Good comeback pitch on with the changeup 1-2, and we're just a sinker here in a good spot, and we're getting out of that. We're gonna go with the sinker low and in to try to put young Gyvis away, and with Showtime, he lines that over the third baseman's head. Now we got a little bit of trouble. We got a runner on first in a 1-run ball game. Winning run comes to the plate, and it is Jake Lamb. They're also bringing in Gene Segura to pinch run for young Gyvis, the winning run. So let's start this at bat off. Not very good. 99 sizzling, but off the plate. Great call on the changeup from 99 to 86. That is just untouchable. Another changeup at 87. We got a 2-1 count. We're going to have to make some pitches here. Fastball low and in. Great spot. Painting the corner. Get your paintbrushes out. Let's go. Let's put him away with a slider here. Let's end this game. Good slider, but we miss. 3-2 count. The runner will be moving. So anything in the gap is trouble. But Jake Lamb's going to foul that off. We got a 3-2 count. We need to make another good pitch. We're going with the changeup this time, and we're going to freeze him. Another strikeout for El Chapo. Let's go. We are rolling. Another save, and for some reason, we're in the dugout celebrating when we were just on the mound. I'm not too sure how that happened, but I like the magic trick. It's not the first time El Chapo's done that, and it's not the last. We got another game now here at Chase. Stadium is open. We got Goldie up at the plate. Sinker to start the at-bat. El Chapo already getting tired. Pitching on back-to-back nights. I don't like that. There's a fastball. We're going to at 100 triple digits, evening the count at 1-1. Change up now. Thank God he was out in front of that pitch, because that pitch should have been crushed. 1-2 count to Goldie, and it's a ground ball up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. No, great play. Jump throw across his body. Got him. Great play. And there's the first out of the inning. Absolutely phenomenal play from the second baseman to take away a base hit from Goldie. Someone with some more speed, that would have been a base hit. Slide step to start the at-bat versus Peralta. To slider, and it's low and in. We got a 2-run lead in the bottom of the 9th. Let's try to preserve this backdoor slider. We're not getting that call. I'm not going to say it again, but the Sinaloa cartel is going to be on that ass if you're not making that call pretty soon. 2-1 count. We're going to get an appeal down the line to see if he went, and he must have heard that the cartel is on him. So a good call there. Okay, we hang one. He banged it. Yeah, that was a mistake pitch. Those lefties. You can't make those pitches against lefties, Pablo. You're going to get burned 10 out of 10 times. Collected by Matt Kemp. And now we got Brett Gardner, who apparently was traded to the Diamondbacks. Or I'm not sure. It's the second year, 2017. So is he a free agent this year? I'm actually not sure. Anyways, we got Brett Gardner in a 1-1 count. We need a double play to get out of here. It's a 2-run ball game, or if not, we got some trouble. Let's see if El Chapo can get us out of here. Evens the count with a fastball right down the middle at 2-2. And a ground ball would be so clutch here. There it is. It's in the hole, and it's a base hit. Great base hit from Brett Gardner. That's just good hitting to go the other way and just chop it in between the 6-5 hole. And now we got Phil Gosselin, Ryan's brother, and here comes the first pitch of the at-bat. Changeup's going to miss 1-0 with 1 out. 2 runners on in the bottom of the 9th. Great spot for the fastball. 98 mile an hour. You just can't touch that. Sinker low and in, and we're going to miss our spot terribly. That was pretty damn bad, El Chapo. Fastball up and away on 2-1. We're going to miss our spot again. All right, El Chapo, you need a bear down, so we're going to have to go and use that showtime and get a strike here. There's a good pitch there. 5. Where are you going, El Chapo? 6, 3, double play. Did I say 5? 4-6-3. Jesus Christ. 4-6-3 double play. El Chapo's once again in the dugout celebrating with his team. Why is he doing that? I'm just not sure. Anyways, that's a great game from El Chapo. Glad you guys enjoyed that, or if you did, I don't know. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy that. I'd like to know if you enjoyed it and want to see more El Chapo gameplay. Again, I do apologize that this video was a little late. I was playing 2K for the majority of the day, and then the Penn State game came on. I watched that with my girlfriend. She did go to Penn State. Very tough loss. She is rather upset. But yeah, guys, again, I wanted to stream all weekend. I wanted to stream for New Year's, and I asked, and it really didn't seem like anyone wanted to stream on New Year's. I just took it as everyone was doing their thing with their family and the days after on their vacation, so I didn't want to bother. But that's why I say make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I will ask you guys, and depending on what you guys say, we'll do a stream or what kind of videos you guys want to see. So make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Gyvi World. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and peace.
With a coffin for the fame and the fortune. Well, maybe not the fortune, but one thing is for sure, that the fame is exhausting. That's why I moved away. I needed privacy, surrounded by the trees in Ivy League. Students that's recruited higher league, thinking you do you and I do me. Crib has got a big old backyard. My niggas stand outside and pass cigars, filled with marijuana, laughing hard.